Finstein with Friends of Wheeling, and we are here at the Mount Carmel Monastery for the opening event for the courtyard. And we're going to have a nice brunch in just a little bit, and then a bit of a tour. This building was designed by architect Frederick Ferris. It was built around 1917 and housed the discalced Carmelite nuns until 1975, when their order became so small here that they moved to Ellisburg, Pennsylvania, and joined with another group of Carmelite nuns at that point. Since then, this building was divided into multiple different apartments, and even the main chapel was divided vertically into a two-level housing unit. So all of that will be undone, and some of the workers who are doing that are here. This is Sarel. He's the master.
Bekah Karelis.
And Bekah Karelis.
And we're excited to tell you it's from our vision for the public to make use of this excellent space.
Great.
All right.
Okay. Should we start at the front door maybe, and we'll come way back?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I was thinking about the front door.
Great. Let's go out here and around.
Sure.
Bekah, how are you? Nice to see you.
I was wondering just if we...
We was worried about you this morning. Where's Bekah? You can't have Sarel without Bekah.
It's Saturday morning.
That's what he said.
Yard sale stays up on. It's Bekah time.
Come back to here too. So I'll follow you.
We're looking at the exterior facade of a deteriorated condition stucco product. Obviously a lot of work to do to restore it to its former grandeur, but all the backbone are here and everything is structurally in very sound shape. Let's take you inside step by step into what used to be the sacred spaces, and we can show you what is existing and what will be and what we're going to do with the spaces in the future. Vestibule, look at these wonderful thick oak doors, both giving access to the public space and access to the sacred space. We're looking at some really nice marble, both on the floor and on the walls, all of it needing specialty work. Once we step inside, turn around, we see some of the decorative work between the delineage of the terracotta block and the decorative elements of what the decoration looked like. This is the beginning of what used to be the chapel area. Right above us is a veranda section that was some seating. The rest of this whole unit, the whole chapel was built in with a two-story renovation that allowed for a lot of living access. Will be removed to give access to the grandeur that was there before. And the original. Should we go upstairs? Show them that. Put your head through the ceiling here. And this is where we see the surprise. What you see here looks like any kind of modern build-out. Utilitarian at least. The moment you poke your head through this hole in the ceiling and you see what was, you'll see the ceiling of the old chapel, and you'll see what is going to be once it's restored again. Wow! This will be one of the first spaces that will be restored. simply because the build out that's in place at the moment allows us access to reach that ceiling without scaffolding. So probably this winter we'll start restoring the ceiling, and that'll allow us to get a jump start on this whole the whole project up there. If we follow this hallway, this will give us an idea of what the walls look like in here. This is a glazed terracotta brick, meaning it's a clay brick that's baked with a glazing on it. And you can see some of the damage that was done in order to bring in the partitions at the later stage. Most of this is still intact. It will be opened up and restored. This will be resculpted, reformed, matching the existing glaze. If you can angle the camera in here, you'll see the beginning of a giant arch. That'll give you an idea of what some of the decoration in the chapel area looks like. This is a metal grate, and these are some louvered doors that gave the private nuns residence area a view over the chapel and a private viewing area where they would not be seen, but they could still enjoy the service. On the other side of this wall, we have the nuns choir, and we will visit that section just in a little bit, but that again will be another one of the new meeting spaces. Everywhere where you open up a hole in the wall, it gives you a glimpse into history and a glimpse into what was, and in this case the terracotta brick again. Some missing, but a lot still there, and all of these will be restored and brought back to its former glory. And luckily, it was so substantial to start off with that it was not affordable to tear it all down, which is why it wasn't lost. It's still there to be rebuilt. So that's get us a basic chapel area. If you can imagine that all these painted wood decorations at some stage had shellac on them, so all of this will probably be restored to the original wood finish. I can't wait to see it all redone the way that it's supposed to be done, and it was done originally. That gets us out of this section. Shall we make our way to the choir loft?
Yeah, let's do it.
Loft? This is a more private area. This is the lounge choir loft area. The story is that they used to sit on benches on either side and sing, and through these doorways, which would be closed with a screen in between, as in between these panels, there were screens between these panels, so that the sound would mitigate, the sound would go through, but their privacy would remain, and they would be able to remain cloistered and not seen by the public. This, as you can see, will make an excellent meeting room, private dining room for a small group of people. And it has a wonderful view, as you can see, of the courtyard, which we'll visit next. Shall we head to the courtyard? Welcome to the cloistered courtyard section. You can see a very private and secluded area, which will be excellent for future private events and private dining. And as it is, it's very sheltered from the elements, from prying eyes, which was important for the coral light, but in this case also very sheltered from the wind and from the weather. Allow us to make use out of this in inclement weather conditions. Around us and above us you can see some of the private residences private living spaces of the nuns at the time. This, for the most part, will become an entertainment area with events, music events, and things like that. Behind this area will be kitchen. For the most part, a lot of life waiting here, and a lot of opportunity to meet with wonderful friends and enjoy a wonderful atmosphere. And redone old place with all the wonderful and characteristics of when you can find in an old space like that.
About the details.
It is beautiful. Yeah, birds on a wire.
That has so many layers on it, you can't imagine.
Is it?
When he did it. That looks cool. The translucent, so you can't screw up the solid stain like you.
Bekah will be involved in tax credits, which is a large portion of making this project viable from a developer's standpoint. It is a process whereby everybody has to make sure that the standards applied to and comply to meets the standards of the secretary interior. And maybe she can tell us a little bit about that process.
Well, it's a three-part application, which I know they have completed part 1 already. Part 2 will be a very detailed look at the existing conditions of the building and the plans for those various pieces. Everything, and it's pretty minute. You get down to some of the nitty-gritty details about how they're going to be changing things, or rehabilitating or restoring. Tax credit work doesn't necessarily need to be a restoration project. It can be what's considered a rehabilitation project. So it can include modernizing and updating the building as well as restoring its historic characteristics. So it'll be a several-month process. It goes through the State Historic Preservation Office here in West Virginia, and then it will also be sent on to be reviewed by the National Park Service at the federal level before they get ready for the work.
We're very, very excited about this project. For us, this is the ultimate best use of the public facility for the entertainment again and the use of the public in a way that is so much more advantageous to bigger and bigger groups than an apartment use would be. We look forward to seeing everybody here in the future and everybody making use of this upgraded facility once the project is completed. I think so. Unless you can think of more than we need to see, I think that will be completing the tour.
Very cool. Thanks for the tour.
You're so welcome.
All
You
right.
didn't even get stung by that bee that was circling your head all this time.
It was totally calm the whole time.
It's actually his dog. Because you can see, look at our flowers.
I'm gonna cut, right?
Okay, you want me to say goodbye?
Yeah, I do. Or if you want to take over,
No.
either or.
So thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to the future development of the monastery.
Thank you so much.